So I just discovered something that I think is worth sharing. I found this way of making my watercolor brushes look even more natural by adding a color dynamic. So you can see that if I'm pressing harder here and it's kind of washing it out and creating, you know how sometimes in watercolor it sort of pools on the edge? So I have this watercolor brush, and I know that you guys have your own watercolor brushes. It might work the same with them. But what I did was I was just trying to figure out ways to make it look a little bit more natural. I went to color dynamics, and I wanted to make it look, sort of add some mistakes that would happen in natural watercolor. So like when I do normal watercolor, I don't always get the same lightness or darkness. So I added a lightness jitter. I'm just going to push it even further just to make an example. And then I also did a color pressure change, so if I press harder, then the secondary color pops up. So you can see the lightness jitter. Well, maybe you can't. It's pretty subtle, actually. I feel like I need to push this even further. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Oh, there we go. Haha. There's some different lightnesses. Anyway, so if you add a little bit of a jitter, you can get these different subtle tones. So that's maybe too dramatic. I wouldn't want so much of a jitter between the colors, but I like having I'm just adding just a little bit of one here. And then I put my first color as white and my second color as the color I want. And then if I press very lightly, then it's that darker color. And even with that, like you can see that like with that jitter happening in there, it just adds a bit more of a natural look to it, because as you know, when you do real watercolor, it doesn't always go completely even. So that was something that I thought I would share. I thought it was a neat effect, and something that if you want to have a natural look in your digital things, you might be able to utilize that with your own brushes. So I hope that you like it.